So this will be an announcement basically about my project that I'm working on. It's called Are You Ready? Um, I had a better poster up. I feel like searching for it, but these are some characters you'll get to know well. Ray, Euless, my main character. Um, I would like to kind of get into detail about the characters and their inspiration at some point. But for right now, we're just gonna leave that in mystery, shrouded in mystery. When it comes down to like genres, a little bit of my interests, you could say, are horror. I like how I kind of was a little raspy with that. Horror, um, action, supernatural, a bit of sci-fi. Not too much sci-fi. I'm not the biggest sci-fi guy. Star Wars is kind of cut off there. Uh, I'm trying to think. Couldn't think of any at the moment. But that's kind of just like a little bit of my interest. So, with that being said, I kind of wanted to pour those interests into this creation that I have here. Um, I've already typed up a storyline. Only thing that I haven't done is finish the ending um, and created a script in terms of what I want the characters to say in dialogue. I want it to be a bit of an adventure esque tale, uh, one of those. Not everyone will make it back. Ironically enough, similar to the Odysseus Odyssey. Sorry, Odysseus is the character. The Odyssey movie that just came out. I wanted it to be one of those. A group very close though, tight knit, um, somewhat of a family, set out on a journey. Um, you know, and some of them may not make it back, but it'll be epic, uh, s- such as a warrior's tale, maybe. Um, I'm trying to say a lot without giving you too much, but yeah, the goal is to make Ray, the main character, take this group on this journey that leads to many twists and turns. And like I said, I incorporated all of these different elements into it. So you may get a bit of a horror, you may get a bit of an action sequence, or maybe some drama in between characters. So it'll be. I feel like it'll be great. I feel like I can acquire a large audience. I think anybody that's willing to watch, and see this project grow, it's going to be worth it and very rewarding. Little thing about myself, I am an artist. Am I the best artist? No, no, no. I'm an amateur at best. I just believe that I can do it if I, spend enough time on it. Um, as I said, there are going to be more characters in this tale. I have to do all of them myself because I couldn't trust anybody else with my vision. So a little bit of something, some of the things I've done, a little bit of a sneak peek. I like to give you just to show you how committed I am to this project and how I know this will be a man. I can't words can't explain. But anyways, so, a little bit of the tighter. I'm sure you guys can pause these and get what you want. That is actually not a part of the story. That is some fan art I did. Want to get a probably can't get a good picture of it right here, but if you ever want that, just put it in the comments and I'll make something happen for you guys. Yeah, and continuing on, a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of what's actually going to be seen. Um, this is an entirely new world. I guess I can give you guys that. This is my entirely new world, a whole completely different construct, a whole different reality. I didn't want to do the continuous trend with the demons and whatnot. I'm not a demon. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to do the demon trend. I think it's a lot of that in Japanese anime anyway already. So I don't want to beat a dead horse to death. So I think I'll be better off uh, with my path. I also drew inspirations from Greek mythology and whatnot because I'm very big on that. Uh, Not in the sense that I believe, but in a sense that it's the stories intrigue me. Um, that entire world itself intrigues me, even down to the real life events, if real life events of Trojan War and all that other good stuff. But yeah, uh, yeah. So there will be creatures you've never seen before. You'll be exploring something new. You know, I don't want to keep the same old. Set in this city or set in this alternate reality, or whatever. I don't know. I can't think of all the different things that have been done, but just know that they've been done. So I don't want to be the one to do it again. Um, with that being said, don't want to see it too long. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. There you go. You'll get to see that there is a bit of work being done behind the scenes. You know, I have to, like I said, see my vision through to the way I want it to be done, um, as I know I can. Um, anyways, sometimes you just have to see your vision through. I am amateur at best. I am not him in terms of art. My lovely girlfriend loves to tell me I am, and I appreciate that from her. But I am not him in art. I'm just somebody who is a perfectionist that likes to draw. It just works out that way sometimes. It looks good, but it doesn't tell the whole story. But I also want to give you a sneak peek in some of the animations that I've attempted to do because this is my first time doing this. I've never done animation. As you can see, this is not the premium version. I did not get the premium version because my artistic ADHD kicks in sometimes, and I cannot focus on one task, as you can see with all the work I've been doing. So, what you are observing here is actually the beginning of my story. Um, this is almost panel for panel, coming straight out of the comic book that I'm drawing out of currently. Um, I would like to explain the scene, but I would prefer you all see it firsthand. Actually, I do believe I may be able to show you guys a bit of what I've started on. But before we get there, yes, I want you to see the origin. This is the origin. You guys are seeing this before it becomes big. Ooh, you, y'all are the real MVPs. You know what I mean? Um, this is gonna be big because of you guys. Let's do it. This is my first attempt at a fight scene animation. Um, As you'll observe, I started with stick figures. I believe, and someone who's probably a pro at animation can probably tell me. I believe that if I start this way and then start to draw the characters and the details, it might go a lot easier for me. Um, I could be wrong, but we will surely find out. Please drop a comment below. But yes, this is my first attempt at advice in animation. Haven't really shown too many people this. So. These and this is also cons- consists of uh, main characters. So this is actually a sneak peek into the beginning of the story as well. This is all beginning of the story. Of course, I wouldn't have showed you guys anything else. So as much as this is a spoiler and a sneak peek, this is also just what you're gonna get to see when things start to take off. But maybe it's a teaser. Maybe it gets you guys excited. These are main character animations. Some characters I drew the designs before I came up with the attire based on the time and location. So they're subject to change. Uh, but this is also a sneak peek into what you'll possibly see later. This is actually the the original cover I came up with for the story. Um, I really really love this design. I don't know if I'll keep it this way and get rid of the silhouettes or get rid of the silhouettes, but this is one of my most proudest designs. I will be honest. It makes me smile at it, you know what I mean? But anyways, this is a sneak peek into the comic book that I've had started as well. So this will be a comic book because I'm American. Um, I feel like people misinterpret the whole manga thing, you know. If you're, anyways, not gonna get into politics, but yeah, this will a sneak peek into my comic book. Again, I'm not the best artist. I never claimed to be. I'm just a perfectionist who likes to draw. Um, but anyways, let's get on with the show. Hope you guys like this sneak peek as much as I love doing it. Many of you could probably figure out what's going on without any words in the panels. And that's where our sneak peek ends, everybody. Um, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I got a few people excited. It's pretty early in the morning for me. Haven't had my cup of Joe. So if I'm not too excited, just know that this is who I am sometimes. Uh, if you can accept who I am sometimes and who I'm going to be later, then we're going to have a nice, wonderful, uh, memorable trip with this project. Hope you guys have a wonderful day and hope to see you guys in my comments and likes soon. Peace out.